All right, guys. Getting into the Lost Millennium now. Let's see if packs. Holy cannoli. 160 packs in, 160 packs left. Lost Millennium is the next set we're getting into. I'm super excited to open this set. Like I was saying before, a lot of cool GX cards, which, I mean, I love the original series, don't get me wrong, but a lot of love for GX. So a lot of these cards are gonna be cool to open. A lot of cards are gonna be fun to see. A lot of cards I've not seen in some time. Let me zoom this out a little bit. Oh, wow, we got so zoomed in. There we go. Oh, Lost Millennium giving my fingers some struggle. I'll say I did not, something I was not anticipating 160 packs in is the feeling on the tips of my thumbs. A little bit numb, but we pushed through for the heart of the cards. Elemental Hero Sparkman. What was this? Token Feastival, I think was the name of this card. It's like festival, but it's a feast. Some of the Spirit Charmer stuff. That's cool. Korean Sparkman. I can say I have him now. Yeah, all the old Elemental Heroes are in here, like Avian, Burstinatrix, Clayman, Royal. This isn't Royal Decree. This is It has something to do with trap cards. I can't remember what this does. Avian. There we go. What was this guy's name? Like Kyozen's final self-destruct button or something like that. Kyojin, maybe. Burstinatrix, all right, popping off, getting all the Elemental Heroes now. Looking for Clayman. Get all four of the normal monsters right off rip. It's interesting too that the Korean print also has the different art for Burstinatrix, whereas in the Japanese art this was a little bit more like white, like kind of like the skin color, and the red was more twirling between. US and I guess Korean as well reprinted it to have a little bit more coverage, be a little bit more kid friendly. Same thing that they did for like Harpy Lady back in the day. Avian. We got an Ancient Gear Beast or Dog, or I think it's Beast. I'm pretty sure it's Beast. 2400, 2000, 2000. All right, what do we got here? More of the Spirit Charmers. And Clayman, cool. So we got all four of the Elemental Heroes, the normal monsters now. Excited to get into TLM. There's some really cool hits in this set. Ancient Gear Golem, obviously, as the set card, but Elemental Hero Flame Wingman is another really cool one. King of the Skull Servants. Yeah, Elemental Hero Flame Wingman would probably be one of the cooler hits for me personally. Sparkman. Obviously, everybody loved Flame Wingman. I remember as a child headhunting Flame Wingman religiously. It's so funny to me too because now you can just go and buy like the new Speed Duel sets or like some of the GX themed Speed Duel sets, and you can get all of the Fusion Elemental Hero monsters, which I hunted so hard as a child trying to like just open packs and get them. Another Token Feastival. And now you can just get them, like 20 bucks. Just buy a whole box. Same thing for like the Cyber Dragons too. Like I remember like headhunting the Cybernetic Revolutions, trying to get like Proto Cyber Dragons and Cyber Dragons, and again, same deal. You know, you can just go buy them. Go to a Walmart, just buy them off the shelf. Will say though, with the Speed Duel stuff, I love the reprint of the vintage stuff. Again, I'm a sucker for vintage stuff, so reprint or not, I'm probably gonna pick it up. Speed Duel or not, I'm gonna pick it up. I will say though, I would love to see Rush Duel make its way to the US. I don't think it's going to happen, at least not anytime soon. It definitely seems like we're pushing Speed Duel here. But Rush Duel format is super fun, playing on like Duel Links and playing on some line like Yugioh Pro or Dueling Nexus. Hero Signal, that's a cool rare. I really love the format. I love the, you know, unlimited amount of summons, the smaller field size, the drawn to the F5 at the start of every turn. It's a really cool, fun, new take on the Yu-Gi-Oh game. I feel like it adds a lot of cool, like, fun little mechanics. I like that the effects for the cards work a little bit differently, where it's more like a requirement. Each card has like a requirement and an effect based on, you know, fulfilling said requirement. A lot of cool reprints of some cool, you know, vintage cards, kind of with like a different, slightly different art style, like more full art. Card art is definitely a little bit different. Card layout's a little bit different. Text is going to be a little bit different. There's some really, really, really cool stuff in Rush Duel. But I don't think we're going to see a US printing of it anytime soon, if ever. Unfortunately. Did get the Clayman again. Love to see it. Love to see the E-Heroes. Big E-Hero stan here at Sprout TCG. Ooh, nice. What was your name? Dorodian, something like that. That's a fun ritual. All right, I can feel the hit. It's coming in this one. I gotta stop saying that because I've yet to be right. We'll get it one of these days. I feel the heart of the cards. We're gonna keep pushing though. We still got a lot of cards to go through. Got. After this, we were at what? 160. So after this, we'll be at 200 packs. I have another 120 to go. Dark Beginnings 2 is another one that's really cool. Dark Beginning 1, I remember as a child head hunting, trying to pick it up anytime I could because it reprinted the pieces of Exodia. They were commons rather than ultra rares, so it was a little bit easier to come across them. As a kid, obviously wanted all 5 pieces of Exodia. I was not super able to go to like local card shops and buy that type of stuff, or like purchasing online was not really an option for me. So headhunting as a child, Dark Beginnings 1, trying to get all 5 pieces of Exodia was definitely a pretty fun time. So I'm excited to see Dark Beginnings 2. I didn't remember it printing as late as it did, but it did. It printed a few months after the Lost Millennium. Okay, here we go. Ancient Gear Beast, the secret ulti rare. That is beautiful. Oh yeah, the holographic on the border looks fantastic. Centering on this bad boy is a little bit off. Nothing too crazy. You can kind of see the Eye of Anubis stamp though coming into the border a little bit more than it should. Left-hand side of the card is definitely a little bit thinner on the right. Let's see how the back looks. Now these kind of notorious for getting that print stamp, and you can definitely see a little bit the lining for that art on the back. It's just that it's such a heavy holographic. You can oftentimes see it. You can see it in the attribute corner as well. Looks good though. Looks really good for what it is. Super fun to hit. That secret ultra rare looks so good. Beautiful. First real hit of the Lost Millennium set, and there's still so many more to go. Ancient Gear Beast. Your Soldier, Stanitrax. Clayman. By the end of this, I'll probably have a full playset, if not more, of the base normal monster E-Heroes, which is super cool. Spirit Charmer, another Avian. Still got a little bit of packs to go here, so we'll keep it pushing. 1 hit so far. Could potentially have 6 more if we get the secret, so we would be like a total of 7 Burstinatrix. Should be fantastic. We might only get 6, which also okay with that. All right. My fingers are absolutely feeling the effect of opening 200 packs. It's worth the pain. Clayman. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 packs left. Last 10 packs for the Lost Millennium. Let's do this. Sparkman. We'll say we're stock and piling these E-Heroes. Alrighty, Ancient Gear Golem Secret Ulti art. That looks fantastic. Wow, look at the spiraling on that holographic behind him. Looks so good. Centering on this is actually really good. Ivan Anubis stamp is perfectly in that corner like it's supposed to be. Let's check the back. Definitely get those print lines for the art. You can still see that. I've yet to really find a secret that you can't super see that box. But you know what? That's okay. It's to be expected. We pulled the Ancient Gear Golem. I could not be more stoked on that. Right next to the Ancient Gear Beast, the two of them looking absolutely stunning next to each other, studding it up. That is great. That is fantastic. Doing it again. Gotta get better at this, guys. I'm still new to this, new to the channel. Stop opening packs where I normally would like to, which is right in front of my face, like a child staring at his food in the microwave. All right. Perfect Insect, I think these were, like Perfect Insect level 5, and this is level 7. That looks really, really cool. That's a nice holo. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 7 packs. Wombat. Elemental Hero Avion. Little Monk Fighter action. And the Winged Karibo. All right. Winged Karibo super rare. That looks beautiful. That is great. Centering, pretty okay. I have Anubis. You can see he's kind of sitting off the corner a little bit of a gap there. Not perfect. Back looks really good though. No scuffing or print marks. No crimping. It was beautiful. Great Karibo. Let's throw that bad boy in the sleeve. All right. Last 4 packs, or 5 packs? The last 5 packs. I'm good at counting. Let's get into this. One bad. Oh my God, the regular super rare Ancient Gear Golem coming in with 2 golems in this box. That is crazy. Center on this is pretty good. A little bit of bend in the corner. Minor scratching maybe, nothing too crazy. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Double golemed. Couldn't ask for more than that. I guess I could ask for Flame Wing Man, but I'm happy with Ancient Gear Golem. Got the secret ulti art and the super rare art that is more More than happy with that. Brain Control. That's a cool one. I didn't even know Brain Control was in this set. All right. We got 6 hits right there. I think we got some more coming. And I would be right. Wow, that is so cool. Got a print line right there, running right across this coin right here. So there's like a light, like a line. You can kind of see it right there. Little bit of a print line. Nothing too bad. Centering's pretty good. A little bit of a gap on the Iron Anubis corner. I am not upset by that at all. All right. Well, Lost Millennium I knew was going to be one of the ones I was most excited to open, but right now this is great. I could not be more stoked on these pulls right now. We got 2 packs left. Honestly, we get nothing in these packs, and I'm still absolutely stoked on this box. The double Ancient Gear Golem, that feels good. That feels really good. Avian. All right, last pack, and then we're moving on to Dark Beginnings 2. Here we go. Tricks. All right, and that is the Lost Millennium. We hit on this one, guys. That could not be cooler. The double Ancient Gear hitting that Secret Old Yard. Beautiful. All right, without too much further ado, we're gonna make our way into Dark Beginnings 2. Which, again, another set I'm super excited to look at. Have not seen this. I think the last time I bought myself Dark Beginnings 2 was the new set, and I purchased it. I think I picked it up at the Toys R Us in New York City, which doesn't even exist anymore, I'm pretty sure. They used to have the Toys R Us in New York City that had the Ferris wheel inside. I rode the Ferris wheel multiple times. And I also bought Dark Beginnings 2. And it was actually cool. They did like a little like pre-launch thing for Dark Beginnings 2 there, where they had like, I don't know if he worked for Toys R Us or if he was like a representative for Konami, but he was set up in like a little booth, like at the corner of the where they had their cards, and he just had a deck. Like he had his own deck, and he had another deck sitting across from him, and you could just sit down and play against him. Like as a child, you could just duel this guy. I remember I got corrected by him on the rules of a trap card, and about 5 minutes into the game, I was escorted away by my parents saying we had to go because we were on a trip in New York and we didn't have time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Against a random guy, which I still think about to this day. Like, why was he there? What was his job? Who employed him? But I want that job. And right off the bat, hitting the perfectly ultimate Great Moth. That is cool. What a way to start off Dark Beginnings 2. That is a pull. First pack. That is fantastic. And the other thing too, Dark Beginnings 2 is a reprint set, and they do have the Destiny board cards. So theoretically, we still have a chance. To pull all the pieces of Destiny board. We already have everything. We just need the trap, and maybe Dark Beginnings 2 will help us get there. Not how we expected to get there, but it's how we're going to get there now. These 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards per pack, and we're hitting Catapult Turtle right off rip again, back-to-back hits. That is fantastic. fantastic looking. Wow, perfectly ultimate and catapult turtle. Two really, really, really cool cards. And these ones seem to be 6 cards per pack, which is, they are 6 cards per pack. A little bit different than the other ones. All the other ones are 5. So Dark Beginnings 2 giving us a little bit extra. All right. See if we can't keep this up. Get another early hit. See what we got here. Fusion Sage. Not quite a hit, but that's okay. And it's funny, no rares yet either, because we've just been pulling big boys right off rip. Perfectly ultimate. That is cool. I mean, I used to play a lot of Forbidden Memories. I still play a lot of Forbidden Memories. When I'm saying used to. And obviously, Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, one of the strongest cards in the game, along with Meteor Bee Dragon. And Time Wizard, let's go. Another classic. He is looking good too. Ivan Anubis a little bit up, a little bit lifted off the corner. Nothing too crazy. Centering's pretty good on it. No real damage I'm seeing on the corners. Pretty good. Pretty good. Starting off early with some hitters. And we pulled Baby Dragon on this pack too. Let's not forget, 1000 Dragon must be along the corner here somewhere. All right. Yeah, Dark Beginnings 2 is another set that I was pretty hyped up on opening. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna take a lot for anything to beat the Lost Millennium set that we pulled up here. Blackland Fire Dragon. Oh, Yatagarasu. That's a fun one too. Ooh, I cannot remember this fucking guy's name, but he is also Labyrinth of Nightmare. He's on the box. We could have pulled him there. We're pulling him here instead. Actually, a lot of Labyrinth of Nightmare, I'm realizing, is reprinted in Dark Beginnings 2. It looks really, really good. It looks really good. That is cool. The hits are starting to pile up. Let's get these bulk cards out of here. Yeah, I would love to hit the Destiny War. That'd be fun just to say we did. All right. Oh, what the heck was this guy's name? I remember him. He also came in one of them starter decks, but ooh, Toon Index. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool, actually. I didn't know that was reprinted in DB2. Fun. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, Book of Moon. Okay. Book of Moon Hollow. It's nice. Love to see it. And we're cruising through our hits on this set. I don't actually know what the hit rate for DB2 is. It could be maybe potentially more than some of the other sets, being that it is a reprint box. It's got the essential stamp. I don't know that the has a better hit rate, but we're gonna find out. If not, then we hit our hits pretty early. We just got one more lingering around, maybe a potential 7th. If we get that secret, but early hits for this one. Swarm of Locusts. So Swarm of Scarabs. Swarm of Scarabs, not locusts. All right, got our first. Is our first rare? Really? Is that our first like baseline rare that we pulled? It is. It is our first rare. Welcome to the, oh, punching my camera. Welcome to the club of rares trap card that I've not seen before. My fingers are really starting to feel these packs, man. Feeling it. Like pack calluses after this. Baby Dragon, tribute to the Doomed. Keep punching this camera, man. This wall of packs. All right, here we go. Emergency provisions. This time it's a rare. Okay, cool. Okay, what was it? Flaming Eternity, where we pulled some emergency provisions. I want to say. Ooh, I remember actually I bought as a child on vacation in Florida. I bought fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards and I pulled this guy and I was stoked until I realized that they were not real. Some of the Dimension stuff too, also from Labyrinth of Nightmare. Try to fly through this. We still got 2 boxes to go after this, so. Rhoda reinforced armies. That's a fun rare. All right. And then the last 2 boxes after Dark Beginning 2 is going to be Graceful Charity. That's fun. Power of the Duelist and Strike of Neos, both second season era GX cards, both printed in 2006, I want to say. Power of the Duelist might have been, no, it was 2006. It was like beginning and end of 2006. Again, Strike of Neos, first ever real Yu-Gi-Oh event that I've ever been to. That was a lot of fun. I say real event. I guess I did go to the Toys R Us tournaments, the local Toys R Us tournaments back in the day. But as far as like an actual Konami sponsored event, Strike of Neos would have been the first. So those Toys R Us tournaments, man, what a time. Ring of Destruction, that's cool. What a time to be alive with those Toys R Us tournaments. I mean, it was basically just like a field day of children running around the front section of a Toys R Us. And I think I like Duel a Kid, and was, like, people were still obsessed with the TV show rules. Toon Alligator Attack Squad, Sagi, that's a fun one. And Warrior Returning Alive. Yeah, like the show rules of like, you know, beat your opponent, take their best card type deal. I think I beat some kid and was like crying because he didn't want to give me his best card, and I was like, you don't have to give me your best card, dude. I didn't want to give you my best card either if I lost. And I think I built a deck too with like cards I wasn't afraid to lose before I went in with like Summon Skull was like my strongest monster. I was like, I'm not afraid to lose Summon Skull if I lose, thinking that the world operated on TV show rules, which is so funny to think about now, especially like as an adult in the TCG sphere, knowing how much money some people put into their decks. Like it would be absolutely insane to give away your best card every time you lost. People would die. People would literally be taking lives over this card game, rather than lose their special print Blue Eyes White Dragon. Going straight to jail. All right, let's see. Starboy, Toon Index. Oh, Witch of the Black Forest. Alrighty. I think we hit our hits early, so we're gonna kind of hit a little bit of a C here. Not a lot. Mocha Mocha. Oh, shoot! And Karibo, but we finally got it. We got the F. We got all the pieces of the Destiny board. It's a common printing in this set, so that's kind of lame, but that's okay. We still did it. We got all the pieces. We got Winged Karibo and regular Karibo now. So all said and done, we're looking peachy. Oh, Great Moth. Cocoon of Evolution, actually summon perfectly ultimate Great Moth. Even if you had all the pieces, there's absolutely no shot you're summoning perfectly ultimate Great Moth. You would have to find a way to like shut down their board from activating any spells and traps, and just like keep raining down Nightmare Steel Cages and Swords of Revealing Light. Like you would have to just stall that game as hard as you can, Sinkin, to actually potentially summon it. So what is it, 7 turns? I think it's 7 turns. Cocoon of Evolution has to be like equipped to something. Oh, 29 T-Rex is cool. And then you can summon Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. And that's just to summon him. I mean, there's no actual protection too. Like back in the day, like you summon him if you had a fissure, trap hole, really anything. There's absolutely nothing to protect him. You could pretty much get him out even if you spent 7 turns and just have him immediately get knocked. I guess you could prevent that maybe with Jinzo to take out traps. Swords of Revealing Light to lock them down. And what's the Jinzo of traps or the Jinzo of magic? This is the other guy. Or it's a spell or a trap card. I don't remember which one it is. It's in Pharaoh's Servant, I want to say. Tune Index. Alright, almost. I can't believe I just did that. I feel like I just committed an atrocity. I did commit an atrocity. Well, there's my rare, but holy crapola. And I dropped a swarm of scarabs. That just won't do. That's bad pack opening behavior. I did specify that it is late. I am tired. When you got 8 booster boxes, how can you not open them? You know? You gotta do what you gotta do. For the heart of the cards. For the love of the game. Alright, no hits yet. I think we, like I said earlier, I think we kind of top decked most of our hits, so I have to spend a little time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs left. That's from the bottom. Oh, that's from the top. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah. I don't even really know what the other big hit we could be looking for. I guess like Swift Guy, the Fierce Knight, he's on the front. Obnoxious Celtic Guardians on the front. Obnoxious Celtic Guardian I wouldn't mind pulling either, considering we did LOB hit on OG Celtic Guardian. Celtic Guardian, again, one of my all-time favorite cards, so if we could pull the Obnoxious, I'd be happy with that. Horn of Heaven. Not Horn of Heaven. Horn of the Cornucopia? I don't know. Jesus Christ. That one like stabbed under my fingernail. Jeez, I'm crow, Gale. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon was printed as a common in DB12. I did not know that. I did not know that. Another Forbidden Memories Beast. Horn of... Get out of my commons. All right. What is this card called? I cannot remember. I know we hit it in that's one of our hits in Flaming Eternity, but I don't remember. Or was it Labyrinth? I think it was Labyrinth. It was Labyrinth of Nightmare. A lot of Labyrinth of Nightmare reprinted in this set. Oh, weird. Last pack. Are we gonna hit on the last pack? Are we doing a 5-hit pack? 5-hit box? It'll be a 5-hit box. No, it is not a 5-hit box. We got our 6-hit right here. Vampire Lord. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good centering. No crazy markings on the back. Is looking pretty good. All right. All right, so without too much further ado, we're going to go ahead and pull into Power of the Duelist. I'm going to take a quick little stretch my legs, take a quick little pee break. It seems like all of these boxes, especially the Lost Millennium one, like I thought they would be, you know, not weighted, not scaled. The fact that these boxes were all opened and, you know, not sealed properly was definitely nerve-wracking. But all outside of Legacy of Darkness is hitting pretty on point, definitely seeming to hit where we're supposed to be hitting. So let's get into Power of the Duelist.